to the championship game of the Letcher County Central or Letcher County Athletic Association. We got a really good matchup tonight between the Whitesburg Yellowjackets, which will be the home team, and the Fleming Neon Lady Pirates, which will be the visiting team. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, these two teams have played in the championship for the last 7 years here in Letcher County.
That's
so
correct.
they're no strangers to each other. And it should be, it's a great rivalry that carried down from the high school years. And it's always a fun game when these two teams get together.
Yeah, it's a well-known rivalry, as everybody kind of knows what's expected of this game.
Yes.
Coming into it, talking to the coaches, and they're already, they're revved up, it seems like, as the girls are. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of bragging rights through the county. You've got some really good players to watch. Number 5, Mara Dixon for Whitesburg, an outstanding 7th grader. Watched her play some in the high school. And then at Neon's side, you've got 00 Lauren Reynolds, 7th grader, that is also it's all right. It's a standout player along with Morgan Prophet, 8th grader, and JC Hogg, a 7th grader. So a lot of young players. I think we only have one 8th grader at Fleming Neon. I'm not sure how many at Whitesburg that are playing, but a lot of good young talent we'll see in this championship game.
Does it kind of take you back to the John Hyde, Dougie, and Sue Kinser days there, Jim Bob?
John Ed Collins that played on those teams in 89, 90, 91 at Whitesburg, and I was at Neon. We had a little conversation about this the other day. It was a great rivalry.
I love seeing the fan base as full as it is here tonight. You said all the whole community coming out and supporting these young ladies. I don't think I've ever seen a pirate quite like this.
That's a jovial pirate. Very jovial.
We're going to kick it out for one quick commercial during the anthem.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent. Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow? Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne. Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine, too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
All right, we're back here getting ready to get the starting lineups going. I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Mark Wright at Kentucky Farm Bureau for supporting the youth of Letcher County in a multitude of ways. And he helped bring this, allowed us the ability to stream this game tonight. And if you know Mark Wright, you know he's for the kids. Thank you, Mark.
So we're getting ready to get started here with the starting lineups. We got number 14 for Fleming Neon. That is
JC Hogg.
Number 3, that is Spencer Little. Number 00, Lauren Reynolds.
Yeah, Lauren and JC are my neighbors.
Number 10, Kendall Hall.
And Morgan's the lone 8th grader for the Pirates.
Seemed like maybe a crowd favorite.
Well, she's a heck of a kid. I had a her and gifted and talented, super smart kid. Fun to watch.
Real quick before we start Whitesburg, Jim Bob, you mentioned earlier the principals being here. I see David Robinson and Mr. Frazier. They're ready to go for this championship game. Good to see them out here.
Yes, it is.
We're starting out with number 5 for Whitesburg, Mara Dixon.
And that's Paris Cooks.
Number 30, Jaden Adams. Number 24, Riley Lucas. And number 43, Kaylee Hampton.
Well, we're ready to get it underway here. This is, like I said, this is a matchup that oftentimes the county championship runs through either Whitesburg or Fleming Neon with the story programs in middle school and the old high school teams. And don't think these kids' parents don't remember that.
That's what I love still seeing these kind of rivalries in the in these counties. Unfortunately, Eastern Kentucky losing a lot of population. A lot of these old rivalries, a lot of these old schools are just going away.
Yep, you're exactly right. Got Riley Lucas and Morgan Profit going to jump the ball in the center court. And the tip is controlled by Fleming Neon. Out to J.C. Lucas at the top of the key. She looks it over. She's going to get the ball over to Lauren Reynolds. Lauren Reynolds get partially blocked. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and I believe it's going to stay with Fleming Neon.
And that's the good call there, Jim Bob. You could definitely tell it was last touched by the Lady Jackets, so Fleming Neon with another chance to score here.
So we got J.C. Hogg at the top of the key. Swings it over to number 3. That's Spencer Little. Little back out to Hogg. Hogg moves the ball over to Reynolds, 0 on the wing. She a 12-footer. It's a little bit short. And Mara Dixon quickly down court with it. 1-on-2. She's still going to go in for the layup, and it's going to come off a little hard. Rebound controlled by Profit. Back out to Reynolds. Taken away by Dixon. And back by Profit, and it's going to be a jump ball right here. Yeah. So automatically, right off the bat, you can tell the intensity level is very high between these two teams.
Yeah, I said it's the speed of this game is already noticed.
Yes.
Intensity.
Mara's going to inbound the ball over to Adams. Adams misses the ball. Rebound by Profit. They go to the floor. They're going to call another jump ball, and the ball will go to Fleming Neon.
May I add that this crowd is very, very vocal right now? You gotta love it.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm calling a basketball game in this gym, and I'm gonna have to really work on our headsets because it is loud.
Yeah, J.C. Hogg playing the point guard, bringing the ball down. She picks up a pick from Little. She's dribbling. Back to the other end, gives up her dribble. She's trapped in the corner, and it's going to be deflected, and it's going to stay with Fleming Neon.
It's already a minute into the game, and still have no points yet for it, but tons of action.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Little's going to inbound the ball. Hogg picks up a screen from Reynolds. Ball goes to Reynolds at the top of the key. She backs over to J.C. Hogg for the 12-footer, and it's going to be a little strong. Rebound by Riley Lucas. Quickly down court. Cook with the three-pointer, and it's going to be a little hard. And rebound by Reynolds.
Jim Bob, you think the nerves are showing right now? Because I can kind of feel it.
Oh, listen, I've watched about 50 of these games, and the championship game is always usually the worst played game of the year because of the stress and the nerves. Dixon puts up the 8-footer, and it's good.
Wow.
Dixon is a really, really nice player, Matt.
Yeah, you can tell, like, talking about the nerves a little bit. Most of the shots being overthrown a little bit, passing overthrown a little bit. That adrenaline seems to really do.
Reynolds to Profit. Profit throws it away, and there's a jump ball, and the ball will go to Whitesburg. Oh, no, excuse me. It's going to stay with Fleming Neon. Spencer Little's going to trigger the inbound pass. And the ball goes out to Reynolds, top of the key. They really want to get Reynolds driving down in the paint. Ball up by Hogg, gets a little deep, rebounded by Profit. She missed the shot, gets her own rebound, back out to Reynolds on the wing. Cross court to Little. Little's got the ball on the wing, back to the top of the key to J.C. Hogg. J.C. surveying the defense, Whitesburg in man-to-man, pressure defense. J.C. gets around the dribbles into the paint, and she's going to draw a foul.
Really good execution there. You say design play. Try to get her in the lane. executed perfection there by Fleming.
So Jason's going to go to the line for 2. As she gets a dribble, takes her time, puts the ball up. It's a little bit off the back of the rim. She's going to get tried for the second time.
Yeah. And so just wait these girls to sit down. The first game is only 4-4 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So
and Hogg gets the second one.
Hogg has great form on her free throws.
Yeah, Dixon brings the ball down court. Looks like a Fleming Neon's in a 1-2-2 zone, and J.C. Hogg puts the little deflection off of Dixon, and the Neon's got the ball going the other way.
yeah, great active hands there by Hall. They were locked there.
So J.C. Hogg's going to bring the ball up the court. It looks like Whitesburg picks up a hard screen from Reynolds, and she gets called for the moving screen right there.
One of the hardest things to teach is, you want them to set the screen, but they got to be set. We got to be there and in place well before time.
Now Dixon brings the ball up, throws it to Paris Cook on the wing, down to Hampton. She's being guarded by a triple team in there. She still pivots, moves in, and she's going to get called for the travel. She did drag her foot right there.
Agree.
Yeah. Good move to get into the lanes. If you turn around, just do that pivot to the board.
And that defense was solid by Neon.
So Hogg brings the ball up the floor. Whitesburg picks her up about 3/4, looking to trap in the wing. Hogg's in trouble. Going to have to call stepped out of bounds.
Looks like she tried to bounce it out to the defender. It's a leg though in the corner, but the official didn't agree.
Yeah.
It's like a defensive slugfest so far. Both teams at it.
Yeah. Dixon to Cook. Cook to Hampton. Back out to Dixon. Back over to Cook. Cook dribbles baseline, and Reynolds picks the pocket. It's going the other way. And they call a foul there? Or?
No, just out of bounds.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
Now Whitesburg comes into full court pressure and a trapping defense. Reynolds gets the ball. She dribbles through 2 defenders, and they're going to call her for a walk. Both coaches very animated on the sideline. You can tell this game's so important to them.
Yeah. They want it. They want that championship.
Well, the girls making some mistakes that aren't characteristic of their play throughout the year. That's so good. The moment right now is a little bit.
Yeah. Ball back out to Cook at the top of the key. She pulls up for the 12-footer. It's a little bit off. Reynolds with the rebound. Whitesburg knocks it away, and it looks like Whitesburg's going to come away with it. Gives it to Hampton. Hampton looking to work herself down into the paint. She's triple teamed. Puts the ball on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball right here.
It'll stay with Whitesburg.
Hampton looking, see, strong girl. Fleming now doing a good job about doubling down, giving someone else to help out on the low block.
Yeah, Hampton does a great job using her shoulders to create space down there in the block. The ball back out. Looks like Dixon at the top of the key with it. She's going to look over the defense. They're going to put a little, J.C. Hogg comes out to put a little pressure on her. Into Hampton, back out to Dixon, over to Cook on the wing. She shoots the 3, it's no good. And rebounded by Reynolds, and she's going the other way with it. Yeah, I think she's going to get her for a double dribble.
Got her for a walk.
Yeah.
She's turned around, didn't quite find the pass she was looking for, and scooted her feet.
Yeah, these girls have got to slow down a little bit on both ends. They're both playing really fast. Lauren Reynolds comes in and picks the ball off on the scrum, and it looks like we're going to be another jump ball.
Going to the Lady Pirates. Mm-hmm. I got to say something. Reynolds there, Neon, she's all over the place. What at the hustle and the effort by her.
Oh, she's quick as a cat. Looks like Fleming Neon going to use a timeout and try to get these girls to just take a deep breath.
Yeah, we're going to take a 30-second timeout with them. We'll be right back here on Big Sports Nation.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
which is
The storm.
good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, after the timeout, looks like Fleming Neon's going to get the ball. They're trailing Whitesburg 2-1. Both teams really aggressive out there right now. As Little goes to inbound the pass. Whitesburg showing full court pressure. Ball goes over to Hogg. She gets the ball taken away by Cook, but Cook dribbles on the sideline, and it's going to stay with
Fleming Neon.
okay.
Yeah, it's
He motioned the wrong way.
Yeah.
Little's going to trigger the inbound. Whitesburg once again showing a full court. Looks like a 1-2-2. Now try to trap out of this in the corners. Chasey Hogg gets the ball taken from her again. Ball over to Cook. Dribbles off her hand. And looks like is that Hogg coming away with it? Puts the layup up, and it's off of Whitesburg going out of bounds.
That was great defense. Way to stay on the ball there.
Yeah, Little's going to trigger the inbounds pass out to Hogg on the wing. Over to Little. Little shoots a long one. It's about 17 foot. Long bounce. And looks like Dixon outrunning everybody. Gives it up to Cook, but blocked by Hogg.
Wow, he's wide open layup, a race by Hogg's hustle all the way back on Deacon.
Whitesburg, Dixon's going to trigger it inbounds under its own basket. They get the ball into Hampton. She turns and puts it up and in. Really nice move by Kaylee Hampton. Ball gets in to Reynolds. Reynolds back to Little. Little gets it taken away from her. Ball's up, and it is going to go in, and that was number 30, Jaden Adams. And Whitesburg quickly up 6-1 on Fleming Neon. Whitesburg turns the ball, gets the ball from the Pirates. Ball goes to Dixon. Dixon puts up the shot, and it rolls out. And the ball is going to go to Fleming Neon.
Lady Pirates having a little bit of trouble with the size of Whitesburg.
Yep. Yeah, Chasey Hogg into the corner, and she walks. Yeah, that's, they had Spencer Little in there, and, she's a fifth grader, and she's going to be a phenomenal player, but she's giving up almost a foot to everybody else out on the court. Dixon with the pump fake gets it blocked, and it looks like Hogg on the breakaway, and she gets fouled from behind. And that foul is on Cook. Ball comes into Reynolds at the top of the key. She gives it over to Little. Little out carries it, turns it over, and they're going to get a double dribble on Whitesburg. So both teams really sloppy with the ball right now. Little's going to trigger the inbound pass over to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to make a move inside. She's going to go to about 8 foot, puts up a nice jumper, and it's good.
That was just excellent ball movement to free herself. That was a fantastic shot.
Yeah. So Dixon comes down, Fleming Neon in his zone, but they're coming out and pressuring the ball out of the zone. Kick ball to the Pirates, but you can see Whitesburg really wants to get inside to Hampton. I mean, that's seems to be what they want to do.
It's not as much of a height advantage, it seems to be a strength advantage. Hampton being able to just move around in the block the way she wants.
Back into Hampton at the high post to Dixon. Dixon puts it up, misses it. Rebound by Hampton. Calls up, and they're going to wave that off. So it's going to be at the end of one, 6-3.
That's a great first quarter there. It's a lot of action. The nerve to settle down.
Yeah. And we saw the same thing in the first game. I mean, it was 4-4 after the first quarter, but as the game progressed, that first adrenaline surge is over, and you start realizing what the coaches told you, not just running around like your hair's on fire.
So we're going to take a 1 minute commercial break here, then we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Night.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment. There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, we're back at second quarter action as Whitesburg inbounds the ball. Dixon at the top of the tee, crossing the half court. She throws the ball over to Cook on the wing. Inside to Lucas. And I've been calling her Hampton all night. It's Riley Lucas. My apologies.
Number 14 there, Hogg, with the reach-in foul. So active hands, little or too late.
All right, so Whitesburg's going to trigger it back into Dixon. Fleming staying back in that 2-3 zone, it looks like. Oh, and that's can't be. Oh, they called a walk.
Oh, wow.
Well, I thought there was going to be a foul call there on the Pirates, but turnover for the Yellowjackets.
So Spencer Little's going to trigger the ball inbound, but she's got pressure. It's Whitesburg still in his full court press. They're trapping in the corners to Reynolds. Reynolds throws it away. Looks like Dixon. And she's going to get the ball, misses the first shot, hits the second one, and it's going to draw the foul. So she's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, it looks like to be a hook shot there.
Yeah.
The ball was kind of dragged down on her side. She still threw it up sideways. Doesn't matter how it goes up, as long as it goes in.
Yeah, Mara's a very athletic and very quick young lady. So she eyes the free throw. Taking the time, ball's up, and it's good. Once again, Whitesburg pressing. Ball goes to Hogg and tipped away by Cook.
The Pirates going to have to draw something up to kind of break this full court press right now.
The ball comes into Hogg. He dribbles a couple over to Reynolds. Made to look up court. You can't dribble past this, and she's going to throw it away.
Yeah, like we said, we saw this in the first game too. Cowan runs a lot of press. Best way to beat the press is pass.
Yeah.
It's hard to dribble out of a press.
So Dixon takes the ball. Slowly getting her directions from Tyler Watts and Brian Howard over on the sideline. Fleming comes out to put pressure on it. Goes into Lucas again. She dribbles off her foot. Fleming picks it up, going in the other direction. And Hogg is fouled by Paris Cook.
One thing you can't say about this game, no one can say it was lack of physicality because it has been physical the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what you expect in a championship game.
Exactly right. So now Whitesburg is in a man-to-man. And Little throws the ball away on the inbounds pass. Cook drives in, pulls up from 10, and banks it in. Nice shot. Paris Cook. Once again, Fleming struggling to get the ball in against the press. Out to Profit. Throws the ball away. Dixon gets the ball. Cook puts the ball up. No good. Back out top. To Cook. Over to Dixon. Dixon pulls up from 10. It's a little short. Rebound this time by number 10 for Fleming. That's Kendall Hall.
Yeah, Hall looked to try to get the fast break started. When she turned around, though, I said it was already defenders there, so she's not moving her feet.
So Dixon's going to inbound it. Pass it over to Cook. Cook pulls up from about 15. It's a little short. Rebound by Jaden Adams. Back out to Dixon. Back over to Cook. Cook looks it over. Back to Dixon. Dixon drives. Pulls up from 10. Nice jump shot. A little hard. Whitesburg controls the rebound. Tried to get the ball inside to Lucas and overthrew her, and ball goes to Fleming.
Whitesburg really impressed me with their ability to stay calm, collected, and running their offense.
Yeah. Well, I know. They played a slew of games this year. The ball comes in under the pressure, picked off by Whitesburg, and Dixon puts it in. Danger time for Fleming Neon as Coach Grimm takes a timeout.
That's 7 straight points for Whitesburg on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, so that full court pressure seems just to be the biggest thing in the game right now. Getting the ball in bounds is even difficult at the moment for the Pirates. So look for Coach Grimm to try and draw something up, get some more motion. Like I said, maybe get the ball inbounds up the floor just a little more on just the initial pass.
You know, when you're talking with boys, a lot of times they're a little bit stronger and can make that long outlet pass to stretch it. But, the girls have to make shorter, more precise passing. This makes it a little more difficult on the middle school level. Now, that changes as they get older, but it makes it a little more difficult to throw across the top of the press if you're a 5th or 6th grader to have just the physicality to throw it across the press.
But the Pirates out here, the Fleming Neon Pirate out here playing some ball. I think we kind of missed it there. But seem to be pretty good athletes.
Oh.
I like the costume and everything. They went all out. Looks incredible.
Yeah, I saw a Yellowjacket buzzing around down here, too.
Doing good as well down there.
It's been great. Like I said, watching these teams, these two schools' Facebook page for the last couple days, the pep rallies, getting into it. Like I said, getting the whole community hyped up for this championship game.
Right now, I feel like Neon's got to have to try to find a way to break this press, because if they can break it and get set up for the good shots down there, as we saw in their last jumper in the first quarter, they can do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about a press is once you broke it, offense is a lot easier.
Yeah.
So Little set the inbound, little crossing action here on trying to break the press, get the ball over to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to dribble. They're going to trap her. She gets back to the middle, and she's going to walk. And, I'm sure that Coach said, stay out of the corner, stay out of the sidelines. And she took 2 dribbles to the side and was like, oh, I got to get to the middle, and carried it. Dixon back at the top of the key. Over to Cook. Cook back to Dixon. Over to Hampton. Hampton back to Cook. Over to Dixon. Back to the top of the key to Paris Cook. Over to the wing to Hampton. And they're going to call her a walk. She shuffled her feet. Little's going to inbound it. She gets the ball into Hogg. Hogg stays in the middle of the floor, beats the press, comes up to half court, but Whitesburg still looking to trap. As she goes into the corner, she drives in and gets blocked. Boom. You can't tell who that was that grabbed the ball and put it in. Can you see her number?
I did not. Well contested shot. Didn't even get the number.
Jim Bob, it was the girl that was just on the ball down there on the left block.
Yeah, I can't see that purple. 1. It's hard to see the purple and black.
That was number 1 on that shot for Neon.
Number 4. Sophia Crabtree.
Okay. So Fleming Neon gets the ball in on the press. Back to the middle of the floor. And tapped away to stay with Fleming Neon.
And that stopped a 7-0 run, that last basket by the Lady Pirates. So now a big opportunity here to keep trimming down that lead.
And they're going to call the foul on Jaden Adams right there. She bumped J.C. Hogg right out in the middle of the floor. Little's going to inbound it again. Reynolds sets a screen to Free, back to Reynolds. Reynolds comes around, throws it off to the wing to Little for a 12-footer, and it's going to be a little hard. And it's going to stay with Fleming Neon.
Little does not shy away. She is quick load and gone every time she's getting the opportunity.
Yeah, out there in nerves, she's been pretty strong with her shots. Ball goes into Reynolds, and Little digs it out of there, and then it's taken away. And it looks like Dixon on the breakaway with a nice left-handed layup and misses it. She gets her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled on the floor.
Very hectic last minute or so here.
So Dixon's going to trigger the inbounds pass. Out the top of the key to Lucas. Over to Hampton, and she double dribbled. So Whitesburg showing press again. It's Little to trigger the inbound pass. To get the ball into Hogg. Hogg up.
That's the Hall.
Hall to Profit, but it's picked off by Lucas. Lucas to Dixon. Cook comes down the floor for the layup, misses it. And it's a scrum on the floor, and it looks like J.C. Hogg comes away with it, and now she's running. It's a 1-on-2. She stops, she shoots the jumper, comes up a little strong. Back to Hogg again, and she shoots one from the about 8 foot away and knocks it down.
That was a nice shot.
Good ball movement off the ball, getting to an open spot. Teammates able to find her.
So Whitesburg, Dixon at the top of the key. Over to Cook on the wing. Inside to Lucas. Back out to Dixon. Mara drives, shoots a runner. It's a little bit short. Just going to stay with Whitesburg.
That first step by Dixon is just lethal.
She is so quick. You're right. That first step is quick. Dixon on the inbound pass. He's trying to get in over to Cook. Cook misses the 16-footer. Get the ball taken away from her. Down inside to Taylor Hampton, who gets another bucket. Give her 4. Inside, tipped away, and stays with Fleming to run.
Yeah, the hands of the Yellowjackets are so active. Every pass, every time they're trying to move the ball, they're trying to get
Reynolds up to Hall. Hall shoots one from about 16 and misses it. There's another shot in there by Crabtree. She misses it. Back out to Crabtree. Up ahead to Cook. Cook drives in, misses the layup, and Dixon gets the rebound and gets hammered. So she's going to go to the line for 2.
Was the foul call on Hall there?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's an 8-point lead right now for the Yellowjackets. Feels like it could be a little more. They've had a couple of layup attempts here. It's been going a little too fast, a little too strong.
Yeah, both teams still playing on a lot of adrenaline. And these kids know each other. I mean, they play travel ball together. They hang out together. Some of them go to church together. So they call the jump ball there instead of the foul. I guess they couldn't figure out. So it's going to be Fleming Neon's ball. Whitesburg still set up in that 1-2-2 trap press. Over to Hogg. She's trapped in the corner. Ball is tipped away. It's going to stay with Fleming Neon. Yeah, Fleming Neon really has no answer for Whitesburg's press right now.
Well, they keep passing into this short corner, too. I'm not really sure if.
Yeah.
Good idea that time to reverse it back, maybe get the defense out of position.
Yeah, Cook very active and got in there with the deflection. Back out to Hogg. Hogg over to Reynolds. Reynolds looks up to Hall. Hall's got some room, drives in, shoots the left-handed layup, and draws the foul.
Good move there. Had the 3-on-1. Now let's see if she can hit it here at the free throw line because it was a 10-point lead by the Lady Yellowjackets. Neon cut it to 6. See if they can get it back down to that.
Yeah, so Kendall Hall here, a 5th grader. Actually a state champion wrestler.
Wow.
Puts the ball up. A little hard. So Hall going for the second. Puts the ball up. It's a little hard, but rebound by Crabtree. And she gets fouled on the floor.
Is that Crabtree's second? Did she commit that one previously? Or was it another Lady Yellowjacket?
The foul wasn't on Crabtree.
Okay.
She was fouled.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ball out to Crabtree. She gives it to Hogg. Hogg turn around, throws it to Hall. And Hall walks with it. And Whitesburg wants a little timeout right here.
They got a quick timeout. So once again, we do want to thank our sponsor tonight, the Letcher County Farm Bureau. Mark's such a great guy to work with. I said, when we first came over, BSN first came over to Letcher County, started looking around for sponsors. Mark was one of the very first ones to step up and be like, hey, loves showing off the youth of our community. Whatever we can do to help, we're here.
Well, I agree. He's a A1 guy.
But so it's 15-7 here with 1 minute left in the first half. But we've seen a lot of good offense, but not a lot of points.
Yeah, I think, both teams struggling to finish. Whitesburg, 7 more shot attempts from Fleming Neon at this point. Just not getting the ball to go down.
Yeah, it's kind of the same tale as the first game. It seems like the Yellowjackets are causing a chaotic defense, going to turn the ball over, so they are getting more shots off those turnovers. Just not getting a lot of them to drop yet.
And quickly on top of that, we've not seen many free throws, but neither team's really been able to convert in this game from the line so far.
Yep. Ball goes into Lucas. Lucas drives in, gets stripped by Reynolds. Reynolds gets fouled by Dixon. And when Lucas gets the ball, she wants to go to the rack with it. And, you talked about that earlier, keeping that ball up high. And she brought it down, and Lauren picked her pocket. And now the Pirates are in the bonus.
Huge free throws here for the Lady Pirates. You want to try to, if you can at all possible, get this lead down to about 6 or 5 points going into the break after being down by 10.
Yeah, a few points and get this defensive stop. We have a real big thing for the Pirates going into half.
Reynolds, nothing but the bottom. See if you convert the second free throw. Ball's up and good. Whitesburg taking their time coming up the floor. 49 seconds left in the second quarter. It's like Fleming Neon putting pressure on the ball. Ball swung around to Cook on the wing. Back out to Adams for Lucas. Lucas in trouble. And they're going to call a duck jump ball right there.
Lucas needs to be a little more decisive with that. If she gets it in the middle, that's heavily the heavy traffic area. You got to make a quick decision.
Into Lucas. Lucas turns, loses it. Looks like Hogg comes away with it. She makes a move in, puts it up, misses the shot. Whitesburg with the rebound going the other direction. Whitesburg got numbers as Cook dribbles down. Ball back out to Dixie, top of the key with 14 seconds to go. Jackets probably hope for the last shot right here. Over to Cook. Cook to Adams. Adams to Lucas. Lucas is going to get called the jump ball. So 3 seconds to go. Pirates going to have the ball. Going to have a hard time getting a shot off in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Yellowjackets to stay in this pressure. So we said 3 seconds. Going to be a hard task to get it all up before end shot in.
Dixon gets Reynolds gets the ball, goes to the court, and misses a layup at the buzzer. So 15-9 to the end of the half.
It's a great first half for action. That's a high intensity. Like Anthony was saying, this game is defensive slugfest kind of at the moment, like you were saying. This high intensity game, a lot of defense. Wait to see what kind of adjustments they make going into the second half. Yeah, so we have a few minutes. We're at a 10-minute break here in the middle, so we're going to take a quick commercial break and look at some stats. And we'll be back here, guys, in about 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent. Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow? Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne? Oh, yeah, Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky. Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment. There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, I'm here with Philip Little. Philip is a coach for the Callan Lady Bulldogs, who previously secured the third place in the consolation game. Before we get started, Philip, I wanted to tell you how much, as a member of Let's Can, which I appreciate you coaching the youth. All these coaches here, you know, you get paid in smiles. And I was telling Matt during the game how much you've been a positive role model for these kids. I tried to get you to coach tennis. I've tried to get him to do everything because he's a very community-driven person, and I really appreciate you. So let's move over to, you know, coaching your kid may be the hardest thing you'll ever do. And how was it with you and your daughter and your wife, a family affair?
Well, listen, Jim, first of all, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the opportunity. Not only coach, but I appreciate you guys being here to broadcast these games. The girls were super excited about it, having the broadcast. I was a little apprehensive about telling them, thinking it may make them nervous, but they were ecstatic the day when I told them that you guys were coming. So I appreciate it so much. Getting a chance to coach Maggie, man, it's just been a blessing. And, you know, we've thankfully with her, you know, we've got along so great in there. And I was apprehensive at first about that, thinking of what we would do. It's been great. I hope it's been as good for her as it has me. And I did sit down with her last night and ask her, I said, you know, sis, has it been okay for you? And she was excited that I'd coached. Very emotional Tuesday night when they got eliminated. We really wanted to be in this championship game for her 8th grade year. But I was proud of them to come back tonight and bounce back and play the way they played. And to put 31 points on the board, that's just not something that we do as a team very much. And so for us to do that tonight, I was excited for them.
Well, I mean, you know, you really, you know, offensively, you know, sometimes you struggle scoring the ball. But the one constant is effort and defense. And that's something that as a coach, that's you. If you get that effort and you get that defense, regardless, offense sometimes it's based on your skill level, but defense is based on your heart. And you have to be very proud of your kids. By the way, because then they hustled and they were all over the floor, all of them.
They were after it tonight. I mean, I was super excited. A couple of the girls, I told them in the locker room after the game, number 2, Maddie Fleming, probably the best game. I've had her for 4 years. I was assistant coach here for 2 years when she's a 4th grader. She's a 7th grader now, hands down. I think the best game that she's played. She got some very key buckets in that first half.
Yeah, she has 6 points. It's boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, for us. Kept us some momentum, kept us from falling behind. But defensive effort, too, is great. And across the board, all the girls did defensively. That's something that we've tried to incorporate this year is to put the press on. I know that we were going to struggle sometimes scoring, so I thought if we could get some turnovers, get some easy baskets, that would be a positive for us. So a great effort for them. You know?
And that's the thing, you know, defense across any sport you play, that can be the constant that you can dictate, regardless of your skill level. If you come out and play hard and put yourself in the right situation and hustle, good things will happen. But now one thing that I noticed, excellent sportsmanship tonight from both teams. At the end of the game, I saw kids, they were smiling. And
Absolutely.
to me, the older I get, the less emphasis I have on winning and losing and more about citizens. And both of the girls that came up here were very polite, and they were, the girls from Letcher were very, in a good place.
Right.
And to me, that says a lot for who we have working with our kids, because life, it's not always going to be, you don't always win by the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
But if you have a good attitude, and you guys are good role models for that, there's not much more that I would want.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that.
Appreciate that. And Coach Little, really quick, just a couple quick questions. Overall, are you happy with the way the season turned out? And then what are your thoughts on how this game could turn out in the second half?
Absolutely. And, 2 goals coming into the season. We wanted a winning record. We were above 500 on that. So that one come off the board. We wanted to play what normally is typically Championship Sunday, but, this year being Championship Thursday, we wanted to be here. So we got to that. But again, a little disappointed that we weren't in the championship game. But the girls, again, they played great. This game right here, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that the score Neon has come out and ready to play in this one. I didn't expect this as much. I thought it would be a little more one-sided. Whitesburg's 5 up, all 5 of those girls they're in your face the whole game, the whole time. And so for Neon to come out and hang in this one right now, this is a good game. I'm enjoying it. Enjoying watching it.
Well, this is the old adage when these two teams play at this point. You kind of throw everything out and see what happens. But Philip, thank you so much for coming up here and talk to us. And more than that, it's so hard for us to find coaches.
No,
and then when we find coaches to have that are the positive things that you bring, that I appreciate that very much.
And, I appreciate it. We've had a lot of conversations, and something you alluded to a minute ago. 20 years ago, I would have been more about a W and an L. And now as I'm older, I realize it's more than that. And this opportunity, and I love the kids at Cowan. I'm excited. Start the boys.
Yeah, you'll be starting
we start the boys tomorrow. So we're not hanging up the gym shoes. We're just changing locker rooms.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being here. And thank you so much for doing it. Thank you, buddy.
See you, Phil.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we have about 1 minute here left before we have to get the second half tipped off. So we're going to take one quick commercial break and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent. Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow? Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne? Oh, yeah, Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
All right, we're back here for a second half of the championship of the LCEAA Girls Letcher County Basketball Tournament. Ball inbounded to Mara Dixon. Looks like if they're playing a little chaser on Mara this half, I'm not for sure. Back out to Dixon. Dixon's taking her time. Whitesburg and Fleming Neon drops back into, looks like a 2-1-2 zone. Back over to Cook, over to Adams, and she's going to lose the ball out of bounds. The ball goes to Fleming Neon.
Yeah, it looks to make a good move inside, just lost control of the ball.
Very surprised here. Whitesburg pulls out of the press. Lauren Reynolds quickly into front court, and she's going to walk with it. That was J.C. Hogg. Sorry.
Hogg had the most open floor she'd seen all night. got a big running go.
Yeah, so back into Dixon as she brings it up Crossing the timeline. Hogg on her. Ball over on the wing to Cook. Back to Dixon. Over to Adams. Ball up and a nice shot. And that was, is that Jaden Adams on that? No, that's 43. That's Kaylee Hampton. Hogg on the, Dixon on her. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds looks to drive, pulls up from 8 and rolls off. Profit gets the rebound, gets another rebound. Back out to Hall. Dixon comes down with the rebound, outlet to Cook. And she's going to be fouled by Reynolds.
That's just a great effort to just get the shot up on the rim.
Yeah.
That defense is all over.
I really like Dixon, good floor vision. She puts the ball down automatically. Her head is up, looking for the open man down the floor. Cook at the free throw line. Put the ball up. Bounces out.
He's talking about Dixon. They said having her head up, most of the little things that she noticed about the players kind of tend to their basketball IQ.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Cook, second free throw, up, and it dribbles out. Hall gets the rebound. She dribbles up, throws the ball. Had Hogg open, but threw it over her head.
One of the things I think Neon's going to have to really cut back on, like in the first half, is not turn the ball over in already 2 quick ones. So hopefully they can try to cut down on that.
Did you say Hall was a 5th grader?
Yes. Kennedy Hall, number 10, is a
boy. She has got a world of potential. Cook's got the ball on the wing. Cook dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up from 10, shoots the jumper, and it goes in. Nice play by Cook. Soft touch. Back out to a 10-point lead. Hogg brings the ball down. She tries to dribble through the trap, throws it away. Ball driven down by Hampton, up and in, and it's danger time again.
This is now the largest lead for the Lady Yellowjackets in this game.
Well, so Coach Graham's got the quick timeout here for the Lady Pirates. We're going to take one rhythm real quick. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, we're back in action here in the third quarter. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left. Whitesburg been on a little bit of a spurt, led by 4 points from Kaylee Hampton, 2 points from Paris Cook in the last minute and a half. Fleming Neon brings the ball down court. J.C. Hogg still running the point, trying to look for somebody open. Picks up a screen from Hall, over to Little. Little inside the Hall. Hall turns, misses the shot. Strong gets a rebound. And finally, Mara Dixon digs the rebound out, throws it down to Jaden Adams. Jaden Adams is going to draw a foul from Profit, and she's going to shoot 2.
Well, look how good defense all the way down, hands up high, and in the last second, they reach in.
And she shoots her first of the free throws up, and it's going to roll off. Adams lines it up. Second shot is no good. Rebound by Hall. And boys, she's a 5th grader.
Oh, nice read.
Yeah, Little throws the ball away, and it is that Cook? No, that is Jaden Adams on the steal and puts the ball in.
Tornado run by the Lady Yellowjackets.
Yeah. J.C. Hogg dribbling the ball out front. Cook on her. Trying to pick up a screen from Reynolds. Back over to Reynolds. Reynolds looks down low to Hall. She dribbles herself, takes it in, puts up a left-hander. It's a little bit short, but she's going to draw the foul.
That's a really good move to get into the lane there.
And to put the ball with her left hand.
That's what was the most surprising thing to me. Yeah, it's you see a lot of people go for left-hand layup. That was a left-handed floater.
Yeah. Now Reynolds at the free throw line. First one up, and it's good. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line so far tonight. Second free throw up, and she's good. Give her 6 on the night. Dixon comes down the floor. Throws it over on the wing. Back up top to Cook. She looks down inside to Dixon. Dixon shoots one from 6 foot, nothing but the bottom.
That's a nice pass.
Yeah, it's great ball movement. Able to get Dixon the easy shot close to the 8.
J.C. Hogg, good pressure from Cook. Picks up the screen from Little. Top of the key, Little looks over to Reynolds. Reynolds to Profit. Profit to Little. Back over to Profit, and she throws it away. Little throws it away. Up ahead to Cook. Cook for the layup, and it's good. Ball getting away from Fleming Neon at this point.
Yeah, just to say some sloppy passes. Okay, it's the Yellowjackets, shooting every passing lane right now.
Yeah. Hogg brings the ball up. Into Hall. Hall from the free throw line. Soft and off to the right. And it's going to be a foul on Profit. Looks like
Sophia
Crabtree checking in for Reynolds. Dixon bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Cook. Cook across the wing to Adams. Adams back to Cook. Cook drives and shoots a little floater. Short. Scrum for the rebound. Fleming Neon comes away with it. Then Profit throws it away. And somehow J.C. Hogg digs it out of there. And then back to Little. Still players on the floor diving everywhere. And J.C. Hogg comes down on the break. She's going to throw it to Little. Little drives. He's got some room. Makes a nice pass. It's kicked off. And that'll be Kaylee Hampton. Are they in the bonus?
That would be the fourth foul. I think for the fourth foul in Fleming Neon.
So Whitesburg, Dixon inbounds. Looking out to Paris Cook. Shoots one from 16. Nothing but the bottom.
That's nice.
All right, J.C. Hogg bringing up the up over. Picks up a pick from Hall. And they're going to call Hall with the screen.
A 14-2 run by Whitesburg in this quarter. It was 15-9 at halftime.
Yeah, they can make some good adjustments there at halftime and able to get fast out. Quick passes, easy shot there on the offensive end.
Yeah. Yeah, their quality of shot has improved this half dramatically. Yeah. Dixon comes up the floor. Over to Adams. Adams to Hampton. Hampton drives. Gets in the lane. She's going to get fouled by Profit. I think that's going to put him in the bonus. So Kaylee Hampton at the free throw line. She dribbles. Takes the time, puts it up, and in and out.
So even though the Pirates are down, I don't think anyone's told the cheerleaders. So they're just as peppy and loud as the beginning of the game. So
that's right. Hampton on the second shot, and it rolls out. And Profit on the rebound, and she gets fouled by Riley Lucas.
Fan section hasn't stopped either, Matt. They're still going over there, the Pirates.
Yeah.
Going hard.
All right, Hogg comes up the floor. She's in a hurry. He's being guarded by Cook. She drives into the paint, makes the entry pass, and it's kicked out of bounds by Dixon. So it'll stay with the Pirates. Little on the inbound. Throws it up top to Hogg. Or, nope, not the Hogg, to Crabtree. Paul gets inside and makes a strong move for the bucket.
Well, that was great. Solid move there.
Dixon takes her time coming up the court. Throws it over to Cook on the wing. Cook takes another one from 16, misses this one. And it's going to go out on the Pirates. It's going to stay with the Yellowjackets.
Well, the ball bounced around a couple times on the inside. Looks like for a second there, they're going to be able to wrangle the rebound down, but lost it out of bounds.
Yeah. Couldn't find the handle. Dixon inbounds to Cook. Cook makes a nice left-handed pass to Dixon, and Dixon hits it from 8. That's a nice little combination those two have going on. So the Yellowjackets extend their lead to...
I've got it 33-11.
I think that's correct. 31-13.
31-13?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to kick it out real quick for a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky. Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, we're ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Once again, I want to remind our sponsor tonight, Mark Wright, Kentucky Farm Bureau here in Letcher County. Mark always puts the kids of our county first, and we appreciate you, Mark Wright. J.C. Hogg dribbles the ball around the top of the key. Looking to pick up a screen from Profit. No. Still dribbling. Picks up a screen from Little. Ball goes back to Little, top of the key. She's going to fire one from deep, and it's no good. Rebound by Lucas. And tapped away. It's going to stay with Fleming. Or excuse me, stay with Whitesburg.
It was a great idea to get out in the open floor. Set a little ahead of herself.
Dixon going to inbound deep to Cook. Over to Adams. Adams shoots a three, and that's the first three we've seen tonight. Jaden Adams going downtown.
We're making it look easy.
Yeah.
Boy, she was set, and that was a great pass.
J.C. Hogg with the ball at the top of the key. Sit over to Little. Little shoots her three, and it's long, but rebounded by Crabtree. She misses it, and Lucas comes down with the ball, and she's going to be fouled by Profit.
Lucas just a lot to handle down there. I said, like, not necessarily much taller than everybody else, but just looks such a strong girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she creates space. Mara Dixon brings the ball across the timeline with 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Over to Cook on the wing. Flips it out wide to Hampton, but she walks with it. Hogg taking her time, bringing it up court. She's going to pick up a screen from Hall. Goes the other way with it. Hogg still at the ball, dribble top of the key. In no hurry now. Dixon on her. Picks up another screen from Hall. Still dribbling the ball. Goes to Profit. Profit fires one from deep. Not even close. It's going to go out of bounds and Whitesburg ball.
Jim Bob, back to your point earlier about Whitesburg and Neon facing each other in the championship games so many times. Outside of them, if I'm not mistaken, was it Cowan in 17, the last team to win it with Lauren Boggs and Kaylee Ray?
You're exactly right. Dixon over to Cook. Cook pulls up from 16. It's a little strong, but rebound by Hampton. J.C. Hogg drives. Cut off by Lucas. Throws back over to Profit. Profit throws the ball away. And it looks like is that Lucas on the drive?
Yes.
Give her 2 more. So J.C. Hogg comes up. Paul picks screen for her, and Graham is going to call a timeout. Full timeout.
So we'll take it with them. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back here on Blue Guy Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, we're back here at Lecture Central for the halfway through the fourth quarter. It's been all Whitesburg here in the second half. Their lead over Fleming Neon 38-13.
Yeah, it seems like their nerves really calmed down. So the first half, there's a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers. They've been able to slow it down, get into their offense, and have gotten some easy buckets out of that.
Oh, yeah. And you can tell they really know what's going on out there. Girls are playing really good. Fleming Neon's a very young team. When there's got 2 5th graders and 3 7th graders on the floor right now.
To allude to your point there, Jim Bob, that's what teacher at Neon, Mark Young, was telling me today about how young this team is.
All right, so Hogg gets a screen from Hall, goes inside to Reynolds. Reynolds gets pocket picked by Lucas. Back over to Dixon. Dixon in a hurry this time. She about walks, goes over to Cook. Cook out to Adams for another long shot. This time she doesn't connect. And Reynolds comes down with the rebound. Reynolds is in a hurry. She pulls up from about 17 and a little bit short. Rebound by Hall. And Hall puts it up and in. Guys, remember that name.
Yeah.
Because she is going to be a player.
Well, I mean, you've only got to watch it for 7 more years.
She's going to be a player.
Yeah. Going to cause some problems against future high school opponents for sure.
Yeah.
You look at this Whitesburg team too. Real impressed with them tonight with just how they stay at the ball. So the future is definitely bright for the Letcher County Central Lady Cougars.
Hall at the free throw line to get the old-fashioned 3-point play. She puts it up, and it rattles off, but rebounded by Crabtree. Crabtree goes off the backboard, misses it. Ball pulled down by Kaylee Hampton. Hampton dribbles all the way down, and back out to Dixon. Dixon over to Cook. Cook's getting a little bit of traffic. Back out to Dixon, and Dixon's going to go to the top of the key and set things up. Back out to Cook on the wing. She dribbles in. Back out to Hampton on the side. Very patient, good patience. Dixon pulls up from the free throw line and blocks it.
Nothing but net.
Now give her 11 on the night.
Wow.
J.C. Hogg coming across half court, being guarded by Cook. Inside to Crabtree, who was open, and Crabtree puts it in.
Great execution there by the Lady Pirates.
So that puts the score 40-17. Mara Dixon brings the ball up. Over to Cook on the wing. The Jackets being much more patient now. Over to Adams. Back over to Cook. Cook drives. Gets a step on him. Puts it up. Misses it. Rebound by Hall. Hall dribbling the ball the distance and draws the foul.
Way to stay with it there and to draw the contact. Two good opportunities here for more points on the board. And boy, I just tell you, Whitesburg, they've been on it the second half. And
well, they've got such good spacing, Anthony. You watch their spacing's good. They run a real good two-man game between Cook and Dixon. Hall puts it up and misses the first one.
Hey, so we've seen some great talent on the floor tonight. You're thinking across all four teams, if you could put a 8th grade all-star team together here, phenomenal talent.
Yep.
That's correct. And Whitesburg bringing in their subs.
Well, this will be something these kids will never forget, to get to play in a county championship.
Yeah, look like there's some subs. We have Lily Webb, Macy Richardson, Mackenzie Webb, Natalie Richardson, and Sammy Kraft coming to the game.
When Hall knocks the second one down, give her 5 for tonight. Whitesburg brings the ball up. It's going to be a little bit shaky with these names now. Whitesburg throws it away. It's picked up by Little. Little gives it to Hogg. Hogg is going to throw it back over to Little. Little shoots a 3 and nails it.
Is that her second one of the night, Jim Bob?
That's her first.
Her first.
Yep.
Yeah, Jaden Adams for Whitesburg had one. That's a
Well, Little shot 3 of them.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry. The second one we've seen tonight in both games.
Yeah.
My apologies.
All right, Whitesburg taking the time. Hogg out on her. And Hogg with the steal. 30 seconds left on the game, and Hogg's fouled.
At that level, for both the Lady Yellowjacket and the Lady Pirate that knocked that 3 down, that's going to build their confidence, especially with this being a high school court for the future.
Oh, yeah. Hogg taking her time at the free throw line. Picks the ball up, and it rolls in. Hogg has the second free throw. Puts it up, and it's a little short on this one. Rebound by Reynolds, but she steps out of bounds. It's going to go to Whitesburg. And the clock runs. Whitesburg brings it across half court, down to 14 seconds. And 9 seconds. Whitesburg still got the ball up top, steps out of bounds, and it's going to go to Fleming Neon, but that will do it for us.
Yep, that's it. The game, but Whitesburg. Lady Yellowjackets take this one 40-22 over the Fleming Neon Lady Pirates. We're going to take a quick commercial break for about 1 minute here. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Congratulations. You're officially an agent. Sweet. I get one of those cool agent names, right? Like Viper or Shadow? Well, Wayne, we're thinking you go by Wayne? Oh, yeah. Wayne's fine too.
With Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, there's an agent in every county who's involved in the community, which means you'll know your agent by name. In this case, Wayne.
I got it. What about 006?
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, we're back here at Letcher County Central at the conclusion of the county championship game, where Whitesburg just prevailed over Fleming Neon. We've said that a lot. Fleming Neon and Whitesburg in the championship game. But a really good effort, both teams. One thing I've noticed, both games tonight, outstanding sportsmanship from all the kids. And to me, that's number one on the priority list. So, kudos to all of our coaches and the parents. Very well ran tournament. That's the way we like it.
I agree with you 100%, Jim Bob McCauley. Great sportsmanship, both teams. Incredible tonight.
All right, we are going to be joined here by the great Miss Dixon.
Go ahead, just take your time, Mara.
You're fine. Oh, there you go.
All right, can you hear me, Mara?
Yeah.
So, Mara, county champion, how's it feel?
Feels pretty good.
So, you play against a lot of these girls a lot, right? So you know them. Does that give you a little extra incentive to play harder? Or is it just another day in the office for you?
I'm going to play hard either way.
That's exactly what I like to hear. And, I've had a chance to teach Mara. Not only is she a great athlete, she's an outstanding student, incredibly intelligent. And I was so proud of you out there tonight. And that little jumper looked pretty good. You didn't learn that from your gifted and talented teacher, did you?
I don't think so.
Mara, so you've got another year to go, right?
Yeah.
So is this going to be a repeat?
I'm hoping so. I'm going to try.
Are you going to be playing JV with the high school as well when this is over, or what are you going to do?
I think so, yes.
Well, so we look forward to seeing you in those freshman games and JV games as well. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my coaches for being there and helping us to face adversity and give us the courage we need to play.
That's awesome. Now, who was your favorite gifted and talented teacher of all time, Mara? Thank you for coming up, Mara.
Well, you gifted and talented.
That's right. You didn't have to say that. Hey, I'm proud of you. Awesome job tonight.
Am I done?
You're done. See you, Mara.
It's a great young lady.
Oh, she's an awesome kid.
Very well spoken, too. And great interview there. And guess you learned a lot with her with the gifted and talent there, as you do with all these kids, Jim Bob McCauley. And a great job you did at that, by the way.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, that kind of wraps us up tonight. So we've had two great games up here. Getting to show these great girls off across the state. So we have good followers across the state here on Blue Sports Nation. So it's great to show them off here in the mountains.
Hi, Matthew. Thank you so much for BSN and you coming up here and giving these kids the exposure. Like I said, it's the first time that I can remember we've ever had these games streamed, and that's kudos to you guys for doing that. I really appreciate that.
Like you said, this is where it starts. This is awesome. You come up and you see the youth leagues, you see the middle school. Like you said, this is what's pure. High school, a lot of times, you're getting into a lot more politics, it feels like.
Well, anymore in the 14th region, it's a transfer central. You've got kids that are playing at 3 different high schools in 4 years. And these kids know it means something to them in the grade schools to play for their school.
Mm-hmm. So what if the NIL ever comes to high school? Boy, we've had it, haven't we? I'm not saying it will, just saying. Go ahead, man.
That's good, yeah. But like I said, thank you for everyone for tuning in tonight. Like I said, thanks once again to our sponsors, the Farm Bureau, to making this possible for us. But for Andy Briselia, we got Matthew Hudson, Jim McCauley, we had Tucker Mason and Kobe Emberg here tonight too. Like I said, doing their job. So thank you everyone, and thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Bluegrass Sports Nation.